Anchor. Glorious.
Ireland won the toss. They elected to bowl. One change for Australia. Zampa comes back into the side after COVID, and Agar goes out of the side. And you can see the importance of this game tonight. New Zealand absolutely flying at the top. England play New Zealand tomorrow night in a tremendously important game. Ireland sitting there nicely. Australia just below them, but with a net run rate, he's struggling a touch. Big night for Aaron Finch and his Australian team. In some ways, Nasser Hussain, they've been hard to get a gauge on this Australian team, but Finch and Warner are top at the key. They've got plenty of power in the middle order, and Zampa comes back in real positive.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks a well-balanced side. Zampa brilliant in those middle overs. We will see later who takes the new ball. They've rotated that between Cummins, Stark and Hazelwood. But all eyes will be on Warner and in particular Aaron Finch. Out of nick, out of rhythm. If there's one ground you want to come to as a batter when you're out of nick, it is the Gabba. It is a great place to bat. This Irish side unchanged, the same side that beat England. They will squeeze in the field. They will try and keep Australia down to a par score. And then with the likes of Balbirnie and Sterling and Tucker and Tector, they will tee off with the bat.
Barry McCarthy enters the attack. Couple of wickets for the tournament, going at 8.9 and over to Warner. Short and gone! Straight to the man. Warner's standing there, can't believe it. And Ireland break through.
And that stop even more important from Dockrell. That could well have gone away for 4 and Warner wouldn't have been on strike. Warner got the single, was on strike. Warner falls cheaply for 3. Ireland have their first. Australia 8 for 1.
Just heaves into that first board as Mitch Marsh.
That is one player you do not bowl short to, Mitch Marsh. He will put you away all day.
Finch climbs into that one, just stands and watches it sail 25 rows back.
The sound off the bat. Absolutely launched for 6.
Oh, brilliant from Mitch Marsh. That is huge. It is up into the top tier here at the Gabba. It's the shorter boundaries, but it doesn't matter how big the boundaries are. The power of this big, imposing figure, he's going to dispatch it.
And that's gone. That's an outside edge, and another one goes down for Ireland. They needed that with this partnership just starting to blossom. And it's Mitch Marsh who's gone.
Big blow. He's one of the prize scalps in this format, Mitch Marsh, and he's got to go for 28. Goes straight back over the bowler's head. Rarely is there a fielder there. Wouldn't have mattered. Went all the way. Moved under pressure early in that over, Maxwell. It's a fine statement to close out the 10th over.
Edged and gone. That's exactly what Ireland wanted. Josh Little, the main strike bowler, gets the dangerous Glenn Maxwell.
Josh Little just set Glenn Maxwell up there. Short ball before, a little bit too short, but that one wide, keeping it away from Glenn Maxwell.
Call of 2. But he's got enough power and force behind it for it to go all the way for 4.
It's a beautiful shot. Delaney just got a tiny bit full.
Dismissive from Stoinis.
Stoinis is in the zone again tonight. You can see the intensity in his body. And this is the over. This has to be another very big over.
This time he's able to bowl in line of the stumps, but Finch manages to get it away. This is hurting Ireland. An over that's gone for 19 and it's not done yet. Punished, dispatched into the stands, and that's 50 for the captain.
Down the ground, mid-on is too wide, that'll go away for 4. This is excellent from Australia and their skipper. Long on in play, long on takes the catch. Adair, they needed that island, and Finch's innings comes to an end.
It'll be a wonderful round of applause here. He goes for 63, Australia 154 for 4.
And that is straight to him. And we talked about Josh Little before this game started. And he's just providing control, providing those breakthroughs at each stage of the innings. Outstanding.
He goes for 35. Australia lose their 5th with 160 on the board. Yeah, and the bowling card there for Ireland. 3 for McCarthy. He was brilliant in the field as well. He picked up Warner early and then he just came back and did a job. On hand, not his best day, but they chipped away. They had well set plans, didn't always perfectly execute, but they finish 179 for 5, Australia.
Great shot. Good connection there. He's taken it for 6.
Have some of that. That ball, the ball before swung away. This one angles back in. Bang.
Well, that's been launched into the stands. Sterling. He fancies this. Got him. Lovely bit of shape from Pat Cummins. Going into the right-hander, Balbirnie trying to target the leg side. And it's a breakthrough at the end of the over.
Ireland lose their first wicket, 18 for 1.
Got him! And Glenn Maxwell is pumped. That is a big wicket. Sterling can hurt you.
It's a beautiful shot. Timing. Again, nice and balanced.
And gone again. Steve Smith in the action. Tector cannot believe it. Maxwell with 2 in the over. Got him! The perfect swinging delivery from Stark. We've seen it so many times in Australia, here at the Gabba. And he goes again. Camper goes for a duck, 25 for 4. And again! Rinse and repeat for Mitch Stark. 2 in the over. And this is a masterclass.
Another wicket for Ireland, 25 for 5.
On the counter-attack, Lorcan Tucker. He'll fetch a boundary for it as well. He's watched it from the other end. His team being blown away.
Well played. Tucker gets on the front foot, finds the boundary. Evening all. Evening to you, Shane Watson.
Good evening, Howie.
Nicely sliced away. Another boundary, so much better over for Ireland. 14 from it after 6. They're 49 for 5. Straight up in the air. Men come from everywhere. Catch taken. The safe hands of Maxwell. Stoinis with a wicket. And Ireland lose their 6th.
You can see how much this means to the Aussies. Glenn Maxwell is just amped.
Oh, nice shot.
Can he get it through? It does. Much needed boundary. Ireland will keep fighting for as long as they can. They've waited for games like this. That's a nice shot as well. Boundary leg side, a boundary offside. Ireland still believe.
Class batting, mid-off up inside the circle.
It's gone a long way up. This will take some catching. Cry of mine from square leg and doesn't lay a hand on it. Pat Cummins does not lay a hand on it. A shake of the hand from Stark. It's 90 for 6. It's gone. Stumped a long way down. You can't keep Zampa out the game. Typical Zampa, quicker, flatter. And Ireland lose their 7th. Bowled him behind his legs, shuffled a long way across the offside, and Zampa has 2 and Australia have 8.
Oh, that's hit well, high long. It's a short boundary. The crowd will stand and try to take the catch. No, but it's a wonderful blow, and it's going to bring up a 50 for Tucker. His fifth 50 in T20 internationals and first at a World Cup, and warm applause from his teammates. Oh, that's a wonderful stroke too. Did he get enough? Smith in hot pursuit. Yeah, got enough. One bounce. This is some innings here. Heaved chance taken, really nicely taken, Stephen Smith. That's a well-judged catch. It went to him so quickly. McCarthy was outstanding with the ball. Couldn't do too much damage with the bat. 136 for 9. Oh, chance. Maxwell's hand. Takes him off. Was it quick enough? The throw, it was a bounce throw in the end that just caught in the grass. You look at Mitch Marsh signalling there. Man, looked gone for all money, didn't he?
I made my decision. I made my...
Yeah, well, that's confirmation. Out on the big screen. And it's job done for Australia. Well done, a big impact. Glenn Maxwell, they came today. They knew they needed 2 points. They wanted to do it in comprehensive fashion. It may not quite be as big a victory that they thought they had on the cards at one point there, but it's a positive enough night for the Australians, and they win by 42 runs. And that's the end result after being asked to bat first. Australia 179 for 5, and Ireland fall 42 runs short. Australia have been on the back foot since the opening fixture against New Zealand. We knew that. They had a big loss and the net run rate took a hammering, but finally for Australia and their fans, they climb above that red line, that qualification line. It will signify who gets through to those semi-finals. So that's a big night and a bit of movement on that net run rate. Still in the negative. Still behind in net run rate compared to England there. England, of course, taking on New Zealand. What a clash that is tomorrow evening on this very venue. So moving day for Australia.
Glorious.